Lily peeked outside her window to see dark clouds gathering in the sky. Rosie the piglet oinked nervously, sensing the air was buzzing with the coming storm. George the goat nibbled the last blades of green grass, hurrying before rain could start. Daisy the cow mooed softly to her friend Sunny the chick, who fluffed up her yellow feathers in worry. The wind whooshed louder, and Lily knew they had to act fast. She put on her bright yellow rain boots and called her friends to follow her to the barn for shelter. As the first drops of rain fell, Rosie waddled swiftly with Lily, while George clattered his hooves, racing against the wind that tugged at his furry coat. In the barn, the animals huddled close, and Lily counted them to make sure none were outside. The storm roared outside, making the barn shake a little. Lily shared her snacks with her friends, telling tales to keep their spirits up. Each flash of lightning was answered by a story of her own, brimming with brave heroes and magical lands. While the rain pattered on the barn's roof, a gentle ribbit echoed around the dimly lit room. Startled, Lily and her friends turned to see a small choir of frogs, each holding a tiny leaf over their heads as if they were little umbrellas. The frogs hopped forward, and in harmonious voices they began to sing. They croaked out merry tunes, and their sweet chorus filled the barn with music brighter than the storm outside. Even as the wind outside howled, the animals felt their worries wash away with every note. Rosie the piglet wiggled her curly tail to the rhythm, and George the goat tapped his hoof in tune. As the frog choir sang their last note, a loud thunder boomed, making the barn shake. Lily wrapped her arms around her animal friends, her raincoat rustling, and whispered that everything would be okay. Suddenly, there was a creaking noise above. Everyone looked up to see a small hole in the roof where raindrops began to drip through, splashing onto the golden haystacks below. Quick as a flash, Lily and Daisy the cow pushed a big, sturdy barrel under the leak. They all gathered around, safe and dry, listening to the rain tap dance on the barrel's wooden lid. Flash! A bright light burst through the hole in the barn roof, dazzling everyone inside. Rosie squealed and Sunny flapped her tiny wings in surprise. Down from the gleaming light floated a glowing unicorn with a mane that shimmered like a rainbow. The unicorn landed gently beside Lily, her hooves silent on the barn floor. The unicorn spoke in a soft, musical voice, inviting Lily and her animal friends to climb on her back for a Wonderland ride. Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement as she petted the unicorn's glowing mane. George the goat hopped on first, his hooves tingling with magic. Next, Daisy mooed happily as she found a comfy spot behind George, the unicorn's magic making her feel light as a feather. Rosie the piglet nestled close to Lily, her curly tail quivering with joy. Sunny the chick perched bravely atop Daisy's head, chirping merrily as she felt the unicorn's warmth. With everyone aboard, the unicorn soared out of the barn, leaving a trail of sparkling stardust. They flew over the farm, the storm below looking like splashes of paint on a giant artist's canvas. The unicorn flew so high, Lily and her friends zoomed past fluffy clouds shaped like cotton candy. Below them, miniature hills and rivers shimmered like a patchwork quilt made by giants. Suddenly, the unicorn began to descend towards an emerald forest where trees whispered secrets. Lily held on tight as branches gently brushed their cheeks, leaves tickling George's nose and making him giggle. The forest opened up to reveal a hidden village, alive with creatures made of tiny sparkles. Rosie gasped as a sparkling squirrel offered her a nut that glowed, bursting into giggles when it tickled her tongue. A challenge appeared. A sparkly river blocked their path, and they needed to get across. The unicorn touched the water with its horn, creating a shimmering rainbow bridge just wide enough for them to cross. Halfway across the bridge, they saw the storm below softening into a mist. The sun began to peek through, turning the sky into a canvas painted with sunset colors as the unicorn gently landed back at the farm. Lily hugged each of her friends, filled with joy for their safe return. The animals snuggled close, the family bonded by adventure. They watched the stars twinkle out one by one, knowing they had each other and that was everything.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.